What's up, tankers? Welcome back to Tankers Club in a new video, and today we're going to talk about the Tankenstein. Back to the old good days. This tank appeared about 6 years ago as I was playing WOTB WOTBLITZ on mobile also, but the graphics and the game was so funny. Really, a lot of things changed in the game, and this tank is really rare, and it's right now available in the store only for coins, so you can have this tank for coins. You can get coins from winning rating battles or playing tournaments. We have right now tournaments to win some coins, and you can get this bundle with 30k gold boosters, the tank fully equipped, and 10 pieces of 3 times more crew, combat, and free XP. So yeah, this tank is no more hyped like in the past. I mean, I can remember 6 years ago when I faced the Tankenstein, I just want to run away because this tank was really so OP. But right now, after the Smasher and the Annihilator came out in the game, also the Gravedigger, but especially Annihilator and Smasher, the Tankenstein is just a rare tank, but it's no more OP like in the past, because if you take a look here, we have only 1600 DPM. The Smasher got 2500 DPM, and Annihilator, for example, 2700 DPM. But that doesn't mean that this tank is still good and also very strong and beginner friendly. Why? Because very important thing, we have here a great front armor. For a tier 7 tank to have 150mm on the turret from the front, and 200mm on the hull, a lot of steel and a lot of shots are going to bounce while playing with this tank. If you compare it, for example, with the Annihilator, only 150mm and 120 on the hull, and the Annihilator got 200 also on the turrets, but only 115 on the hull. So 200mm front armor for hull, and here we go. It's really insane, it's really great, and a lot of shots are going to bounce. Only that down plate there is easy to pen, so if you don't need to play a lot hull down, but just wiggle a little bit, and we're going to see on the battlefield a lot of shots are going to bounce. To the point of penetration, also not bad for this tank, but I prefer to use gun rammer. I also prefer to use enhanced gun laying drive. I mean, we don't need supercharger, the shell velocity is very good, and the refined gun for better penetration. Gun dispersion, this tank got really an awful gun dispersion and a very long reload time. So if you are shooting on the enemy tanks, you have to take your time, rely on your armor, just stay, don't move, and make sure that you hit your enemy tanks while playing with this tank, because we have, as you can see, a very long reload time, 16 seconds. It's kinda like playing with the KV2 or the Smasher, the same play style. Improved optics, of course. We are very slow, so we need an engine accelerator, the high-end consumables to maximize the armor, which is already great, but let's just get the maximum of it, and don't let the enemy tanks penetrate us. I advise you to use the enhanced armor and improved modules and toolbox. So yeah, we have 1600 hit points for a tier 7 tank. Is also very good, and also a lot of hit points, which make also this tank and point of hit points OP. We can make per shot 460 damage. As I said, good penetration, great armor. We are slow, and something also something else to mention: if you are using the premium shells with this tank, we are going to make more damage, but we have less penetration. As you can see, we can make up to 663 damage per shot with the premium shells, and with normal AP shells 575. But for that, using premium shells, we will have less penetration. So yeah, that's it. What we have to mention about this tank. Really great. I mean, if I can think that a lot of players wanna add this tank to the garage. It's pretty good tank, looks really dope, and I will fear this tank. It will face us in the battlefield, especially. It's rare, and I think that a lot of players can't deal with it because they don't see this tank a lot on the battlefield, and that's why that make this tank a little bit unpredictable. And yeah, so now let's go to the battlefield. I have 2 battle replays for you. Let's watch them and show you some gameplay with the Tankenstein. Let's go. As I told you, with this tank, you can rely on your armor, you can push. I'm using premium ammo to make more damage. And here we go, the first shot, 495 damage. And the shot bounce thanks to my strong armor. Even the FV201 can't spare me. And again, shot bounce, and take your time, rely on your front armor, and yeah, you can make really a lot of damage with this tank. I took a little bit a hull down position, so I make sure that the shots are going to bounce, and as you can see, I'm very slow with this tank, so there is no need to camp with this tank. We have to push through the enemy front lines and try to make maximum of damage, and with that to support your team and to win the battle. Here we go. Right now I wanted to chase the M6, but I'm just too slow for that, and now he just disappeared off my sight, so I have to keep going. I have to support our mediums and light and try to get to the other side. Here we go. I finally arrived to my position few years later, and another shot on the Panzerkampfwagen Schmalturm 4, 550 damage. So this tank is really a beast. It has an alpha gun. We can make a lot of damage, especially while using the premium shells. Here we go. I missed my shot this time. Let's roll back. We have a very long reload time, so now I have to roll back and wait for another opportunity to sneak the next shot. And here we go. I take my time. As you can see, awful gun dispersion. You have to freeze and don't move and wait till you to make sure that you are going to hit your enemy tank. And as I said, thanks to your armor, you can just stay. You can show yourself, especially show your front armor to the enemy tanks. Yeah, we can rely on the 200mm front armor. And here we go. Thanks to the KV2, we finished the last one and we won the battle. That was a very fast win. 2130 damage, 3rd class, mastery badge, and this tank is also a good credit maker. Not the best credit maker, but 23k credits is not bad. And now let's go to the next battle. Here we go, this time in desert sands. I go on heavy side, and here we go, the first shot on the Tiger 1. Easy penetration. Even on the Tiger 1, we know all that the Tiger 1 got. Also a great front armor, but we have also with the Tankenstein a good gun, good penetration. So we can also rely very good on the gun. Here we go again, 365 damage. Shot blocked, very important, so the armor of this tank, especially the front armor, hull and turret, are really great, and I'm not even in a hull down position, and even with that a lot of shots are bouncing. So now the Tiger 1 is going behind the building, so I can keep pushing and rushing on the SU-152, and let's finish him. Here we go. Tiger 1 still there on the right side, he's destroyed. So I can keep pushing through the enemy line and try to make more damage. Oops, somebody hit me. This is the last one. Let's hash him if possible. Nice, 487 damage. Now I'm wiggling, so the shot may bounce, and it bounced indeed. I'm still pushing. What the heck? Okay. I don't know why I missed my shot. Actually, I aimed on him. Whatever. RNG don't love me. And now I think I'm going to be too slow to push on the Jackson. It's gonna be soon destroyed, I think. Here we go. Again, victory. 1.6k damage, 500 damage blocked, and 34 credits won. This time even I made less damage, I got more credits. I don't know why. Whatever, maybe because I damage more enemy tanks. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. A small preview about the Tankenstein and some gameplay. Maybe some of you are thinking to buy this tank or get this tank. So here it is, here is the beast. Worth it or not, still your opinion. In my opinion, yes. It's a great tank, still a great tank, even we have the Smasher and the Tankenstein right now in the game. But who don't want to get this piece or to add this piece to his collection in the garage? Looks pretty cool, especially for fun games like Gravity or Uprising. It's also a heavy, kind of really heavy tank. We have here, look at this guys, the weight of this tank, here we go, 69 tons, so you can really ram and smash a lot of tanks in Gravity Force mode. It's really a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching this video guys, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.